Hello everybody and welcome back to my studio for another YouTube video. Now in today's video I'm going to do a shorter version of a live stream that I did a couple of weeks ago, and it's going to be how I work on some moss in a woodland scene. So if you've ever been interested in painting moss, then this is the video for you. All of the brushes I've used and all of the paints I've used in this lesson are available in my store website, so please go and check that out. Anyway, on to the video. Right, so far it's looking pretty good. Now I did talk about using a different brush, talked about using a fan brush. Now, depending upon the size of the fan brush, will depend on how well this works. But I'm going to try it because it's always worth looking for a brush that works better, more efficiently, maybe quicker as well. So I'm going to work first of all with a Series 4 fan brush. This is a smaller size at 1. I just want to see how well this is going to work with this bit here. And what I would like to do here is kind of get, contoured lines in. Just darkening this part a bit more. when using the tree and texture brush. It's important to make sure, it's quite a stiff brush, and it's important to make sure that you don't have too much paint on there. So I try and keep that to a minimum. So when I'm working the palette, I then almost take off some of the paint on a clean bit of palette just by tapping it. That allows us, having just a minimal amount of paint on there, allows us to get a fine texture. The more paint we have on the brush, the larger the texture is going to be. So for example, can you see here, the texture is a little bit larger, the little brush marks are a little bit larger. So if you want it fine, make sure you don't have much paint on the brush. Okay, now I've done that, I'm going to just add a few highlights in here. So with this brush, this is the coma brush, and this is the larger, this is the smaller, this is the smaller of the coma brushes that we do. This is perfect for doing anything like this that requires dots in a straight line. Now, you don't need to do dots in a straight line when you're using this brush, but it takes a slightly different technique otherwise, but for doing things like this, it's brilliant. Things like this, doing ripples on water, it's absolutely perfect. Okay, so added the sort of darker element. So what I'm going to do now is move back to the coma brush and just get the highlights in just like streaks of light running through that shadow area. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any future live streams or any other content that I do. I'm going to complete this picture in a further, or maybe the next YouTube video, so please keep your eye out for that. And also, I like to read your comments, and I reply to all of the comments in the most recent video. So please leave your comments, and I'd like to know what you think of the picture. Okay. Happy painting, everybody, and I shall see you all in the studio for the next video.